What's up everybody and welcome back to another action figure review. Today I'm checking out Neca's Ultimate Foot Soldier from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the first Toon Turtles action figure I'm showcasing on my channel, and I'm really pumped that it's this one. I'm a big fan of foot soldiers in general, and trust me, this is the ultimate foot soldier for any Ninja Turtles collection. This Ultimate Foot Soldier is just so awesome, and you know why I love it so much? That's right, it has swords. This is the first Neca Toon foot soldier that actually comes with sword accessories, and they're absolutely amazing, alongside its other weapons of course, such as blasters, and more blasters. Now this foot soldier also comes with the Alpha 1 alternate head from the episode. The foot soldiers are revolting. It's about a foot soldier whose brain enhancer overloads, causing it to be super intelligent and an unstoppable force against Shredder and the Turtles.
Brain enhancer. It must have overloaded.
My ratio-sensitive abilities have been increased to the 97th power. My intellectual capacity is virtually without limit.
What'd he say?
He said he's smart.
I have the combined brain capacity of 4,000 sentient species. It gives me a headache just thinking down to your level.
Excellent.
There is so much to check out in this box, so let's get to it. Let's take a closer look at Neca's Ultimate Foot Soldier from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And here it is, our Ultimate Foot Soldier. We have troubles afoot, beautiful illustration of the foot soldiers on here, equipped with some of the accessories that actually come in this box. And on the side here, we have just our Ninja Turtle logo. Again, troubles afoot. Let's go to the back here. And this is a cool backing here. We have some product shots, use of the accessories in the box. I love how this foot soldier's kicking open this this pop machine here. And you have a little description of the foot soldiers, and it reads, "Foot soldiers are all alike. Speechless, robotic minions to Shredder, the evil foot leader. Their mummified movements, turtle shell armor, and radioactive eyes make them skeletal scumballs, truly horrible additions to the Foot Clan. This Ultimate Foot Soldier comes complete with an arsenal of weaponry, interchangeable hands, and heads including the highly intelligent Alpha 1. Let's flip to the side here, and same as the other side, and that is it for our box art. The packaging, however, does not end there. This actually does have an open window here. We just flip this open, and we can actually see what's inside in this action figure, including the slew of hands, weapon accessories, swords, and the heads, alternate everything. It's awesome. And on this side right here, we have a product shot of Alpha 1 with some backup foot soldiers. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that picture. That's like frame worthy. But here it is. That is our box art. Guys, there's so much in this box, as you guys can see. So let's go ahead and check them out. Tons of cool accessories. I can't wait to check them out. We actually have 2 slots of accessories. You see this first row here, and then you actually see this back row. So lots in this box. And here he is, everyone, our Ultimate Foot Soldier. For the sake of this review, I'm going to be keeping the Alpha 1 head on, but he looks great. All his accessories look absolutely wonderful. Remember that this is my first Neca Toon action figure, so there's a lot weighing down on his shoulders right now, but my first impressions are a little mixed. First off, it's a big complaint is he can't even stand. He's just really off balance, as foot soldiers look like they are. I do wish Neca had some kind of stand platform that he can go on. He does have the pegs in the bottom of his shoes, so I don't know why they wouldn't just throw in a stand in there. His leg came off, as you guys saw earlier. It is easy to put back in. You can really hear it pop right in its place. Like that, you just heard that. You see that? His legs just like wobble like a bobblehead, only it's like bobble legs. It's really, really bad. He's very loose. Again, it's his big head and brain that's weighing him down, but he wouldn't be Alpha 1 without that enormous head. Look at that thing. It's huge. I guess you guys haven't seen it from the side yet, but he has a massive, massive brain in there. Now, besides those issues, man, I want to say that this guy is pretty spot on perfect. I'm not gonna say otherwise. I think he looks great. I think his articulation is great. The sculpt on this guy is pretty perfect. Look at him. It looks like he's just coming right out of the television screen. So this Neca Toon line, what they actually do with the paint job is the back of the turtles and the action figures, they like to do like a shaded color, like a shadowy color. You can see it really nice right on the leg there. So you got the front on the you got the light color on the front, dark on the back. So it's really cool that they went that route. It's a nice aesthetic to it, a cool look, a unique look. I haven't seen an action figure in my entire life that has this kind of shadowy look to it. Just look at that sculpt. You can see like this robot head popping right out of the skull of the foot soldier. There's the original foot soldier. Basically, when Alpha 1 takes over, all the foot soldiers in the episode get the yellow foot logo on there. But let's face it, I'm going to be keeping this guy on him forever. I will swap out the heads later on for you guys. I love the collar up here. I love all the little details, and the line work is one of the things that really pop out in this Neca toon line. The line work is fantastic. You can see all the black lines outlining everything. It looks exactly like a cartoon action figure, which again, it's just something I've never seen in my entire life. It just looks absolutely stellar. You see like little black lines everywhere for details and wrinkles. Now this guy is very mute in color. He doesn't have that much on him. Normally on like the other turtles and the other characters, you can see a lot more black line work. You can see a little bit down here where the wrinkles in his pants are. Not so detailed because there's no shading there's no dry brushing on any of these action figures, so I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. I do love his little armor bracer here. Looks very, very cool, guys. The hands are very nicely sculpted. Like this one looks very menacing, like a shredder hand. He's grabbing onto something, you know. I love the fist. The closed fist looks good. All the hands and accessories in general look absolutely amazing. Here's actually his fan. So that's more on the lines of what the Neca line is about. And another example is his blaster here. You can see all those lines. I love all the black outline work. It just looks so neat. I'm falling more and more in love with it as I'm looking at this stuff. Now that I've rambled on and on about how cool this guy looks and all the details and whatnot, let's check out his articulation. And as always with articulation, we're starting out with his feet. So you do have a little toe bend in there. It's also a ninja. Ninjas actually need this toe bend if you want to get in really, really cool poses and stances. So I'm okay with that. It works well. You have a ankle rocker right here so you can spin it any way you like. You can actually move it up and down. You do have a spin in his shin here. You can see it spinning right there at that cut. So that's good. Works perfect. I love that. And his knee is a double jointed knee. Thank you. And then moving on up to his groin, he can actually do the splits. No problem. Looks great. You can see what's going on underneath here. Let's move on up. He does have some articulation in the waist. It's actually very, very loose. As you guys can see, he could spin his waist, and that's about it. He can't move up and down. He's pretty stuck there. What I actually didn't mention earlier, this plastic, it's actually a soft rubber, so it's very malleable, as you can tell. It doesn't impede on any of his articulation at all. He doesn't have that much range in his shoulders. He can move it about. It's not a lot at all. I was expecting a little bit more articulation up there. He actually does have quite the amount of room still to be able to move his shoulder, but for some reason you just can't move it any higher. But let's move on. You can rotate his bicep, of course. Works really nice. His elbow is a double jointed elbow, so he can do some sweet Macho Man elbow drops. And of course, let's move on down to his wrist. You can rotate his wrist, and you can actually move it in and out as well. Last piece is his head, so of course you can rotate it all the way around, and he does have some pretty good movement up and down. Now I do wish he did have a little bit of movement in his torso here instead of just this basic spin. I wish he can move it up and down, but it's not a big deal. It looks perfect. I love the way this guy is painted. There is some issues with the paint regarding the application. It does chip a lot. You can actually see that real good there. You can see in his hands here that the paint is starting to chip off, especially when you pull his hands off. You can actually see a lot of the paint here starting to chip off. That's really the only issue with the paint job, but let's take another look here. There's not too many colors on this particular foot soldier action figure, unfortunately, so you're not getting the full effect of the Neca toon line just yet. You just can't really see them quite well, just because it's just straight flat black. The purple, really nice purple, nice. I love the saturation in that purple, looks really good. But let's take a look at his head. You have a dark gray in his metal mask. You have his yellow eyes, which are really, really, really nicely painted, I might add. Foot logo, very well painted as well. Not a blemish or anything there, so perfect application. The silver on his arm guard here looks really nice as well. His hands look good. There isn't much detail regarding like black lines in his hands at all, but there are details in his hands like wrinkles. You see wrinkles and like thumbnails, fingernails. So that's it for the paint job on the actual figure itself. But where this action figure does shine is in its accessories. So let's take a quick moment here and check out all of his accessories. Again, we're going to check out his hands. So he does come with 10 different hands, 5 per side. So you have like your hand or your blaster hands. Here's one of them. Here's the other one. So you have like the trigger finger there. You can see the trigger finger. Some almost closed hands. These are, I guess, are for his spear. So you can hold on to the spear. You have some of my favorite hands ever are these like menacing shredder hands. They look really, really cool. You have the more open grip hands for the thicker accessories like his swords. And last but not least, you have his closed fist hands, which I really love. They are very well sculpted. I'm a big fan of these guys. And actually, one of my favorite are these open fists. They look really, really cool. It also helps that they're very detailed and well sculpted. So you can see all the wrinkles and crinkles in his hands and his skin. 2 different heads. So you have one, the standard foot soldier head, and then you have the yellow foot head. You have this little police hat because foot soldiers in Ninja Turtles love to dress up as police officers. Goes on and actually stays on perfectly. It's like nice and tight on there. The paint job on his mask looks insane. Again, no blemishes. I love all the black line work on there. You can see the dark blue on the back. There's like a top-down look. See how that looks? I don't know what to think of it. Like, I like the idea of it. I don't know if it's executed properly. I don't know if there's a way to execute it any better. And moving along, we have the Dimension X communicator with Krang's face on it, if you guys can see that. It's so cute. I love it. A mutagen canister. It doesn't say TCRI or anything on it. It just looks like a cylinder with some details, some line work in there. More of the line work and that shadow play looks awesome. I love the little purple. You have 2 shurikens or ninja stars, one orange, one black. There's not a star holding hand, but you can use like this open grip hand or the semi-open grip for like his swords and kind of slip it in there. Little hand blaster. It almost looks like a heat gun or a stud finder. You have the bigger hand blaster. Awesome, awesome look on this. I love the paint job on it. Very, very detailed. Love the little red tip there. Love the handle. I just love the way this looks. And here's one of his bigger guns. I do love, love, love the way this one looks. I love the way all of them look. But this is very cool. Lots of nice details on here. Love the purple cylinder nozzle here, and the sight looks very, very cool. I really appreciate the details that Neca goes through, and more guns. I love this one. You can see more of the shadow play on this as well. Just look how badass that looks. I love that tip right here. Looks very cool, very, very cartoony. If there's one thing Neca nailed is that they nailed that cartoon aesthetic from the show to a T. It looks perfect. I love the little the cocking mechanism right here. You can't actually pull it back or anything. And of course we have his plunger gun, and it's not a plunger gun. It looks like a plunger, but it does shoot like energy rays out of it. It is massive. It is a 2-handed gun. It's almost the size of him, but I like that it's just like a long blaster sniper rifle, whatever this is. And of course my favorite accessories are the bladed ones. I love this sword so much, guys. One of the reasons why I want this foot soldier is because he comes with these swords. Look how cool this looks. I love the little razor edge here, but it is very plain, just silver and like a white blade. I don't know why it's a white blade. Gray handle, very basic. The real thing, here is the real sword. This looks like the same sword that comes in the Shredder pack. Looks awesome. I love the artwork and the details in the handle here, the black line work, the paint job on the yellow, very punchy, sticks out. And the last one in the box is his long spear. So see how long that spear is? It's quite the length here. Very cool. I love the tip of it. Love the black line work. Now let me demonstrate how to swap out one of these guys' hands. So you're just gonna basically take his hand and just pop it right out of the socket. And you're just gonna pop it right in. I'll show you how to swap his head. So very similar. So you're just going to take his head. Oh, and his leg fell off. And you take his head, pop it right off. Here's his other head. You're just going to want to pop it in. There it is. There's that snap. I hope you guys heard that snap. And there you go. He has his new normal foot soldier head on, and now he's just a regular Joe Schmo. But he is not a Joe Schmo. He is Alpha 1. And you can see how small and delicate that peg can be. Right in the middle there. It's not the widest, so you just got to be careful. Put it on as straight as you can, and that is it for his accessories, guys. But yeah, I wish he could stand easier, and that's really my only issue with this guy. There isn't much more to say than that, and he comes with a ton of accessories. Maybe too many. Is there too many accessories? Maybe he came with too many. I'm just kidding. There's never such thing as too many accessories. Of course, we have to have a family foot photo, and I can't believe how hilarious the evolution of foot soldiers is. Here we have the original Playmates action figure. I've had this one ever since I was a kid, and here's Neca's movie foot soldier. I love the way this guy looks. I did actually review him on my channel, so if you want to check that one out, you can. Let's face it, this new Neca foot soldier looks absolutely amazing. Blows all of them out of the water. He's just so incredible. Look at him. So overall, I really do enjoy this Ultimate Foot Soldier action figure from Neca. His sculpt and paint job looks so incredible, just as if they popped right out of the screen, straight from the old cartoon. This guy has over 20 accessories, so many blasters, swords, spear, like he has everything you'd ever want in a foot soldier army, let's face it. And I can't forget how cool that Alpha 1 head really looks. I really do love how Neca's going in for those deep cut characters from the TV show. I only remember Alpha 1 being in one episode. It's something I didn't expect to see, and now that I have him, he just brings so many tears of joy to my eyes. Alright everyone, thanks for checking out my review of Neca's Ultimate Foot Soldier from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a like, comment down below, and let me know if you have this figure and what you like or don't like about it. Do you guys remember Alpha 1 and how he kicked the shell out of Shredder and the Turtles? If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's from Season 4 and called The Foot Soldiers Are Revolting. Let's start the conversation down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're into action figure reviews. I'll be posting more photos of the Ultimate Foot Soldier on my Instagram, which you can check out at Claudio_Paola, so follow me there for more content. Thanks again for watching, and you can catch me in the next one.